City Chiefs.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. This goes to the former Raven, Marquise Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
There he goes left side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquise Brown, 54 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start by running the option to the right.
Down the sideline he goes.
And finally marked down at the 23. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
That's good for Baltimore.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5.
At the 18-yard line.
Jackson, option right. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the option, here's Henry. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now
Jackson.
He'll try to do it himself.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
It's a gain of 5.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chiefs.
7-7, our score after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 11. Jackson, options out left. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Jackson going to keep it. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now Mahomes.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
They give it off here to the tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
25-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Chiefs 14, Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Hey, hey.
Here's Jackson to throw.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We change it.
In motion left, Flowers.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
50 yards.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Two-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with a one-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
Mahomes now to throw.
6-yard line.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, Jackson will keep it.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DeAndre Hopkins from 13 yards out.
And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
They'll look to throw.
Jackson going to keep it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Ravens 19. Chiefs 17.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now it's Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Well, with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson now.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On second down, here's the option.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth.
And they'll try the option on first and goal.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out.
And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yellow.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
At the 42-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
From the 48-yard line, here's the second and 9.
Mahomes going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Yellow.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now. This is second and long. Mahomes.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here's first down.
Yellow.
Mahomes. And Mahomes will do it himself. Open man right side is Rice.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Fight on these two. Right side.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Yellow.
Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Mahomes now on the sneak. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Mahomes takes it himself. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Boy, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
Hey, come on. Sit on. Hey, Ozzy. What you?
Throwing. Jackson.
He's going to let it fly.
This ball intercepted.